Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria, where I was just looking at our bureaucracy here. 9 bureaucracy is giving us plus 9.5 tax waste. So we should probably, I'm actually going to cancel all of these barracks that are currently in the queue. Not the logging camps, the barracks. And we're going to move these guys up for right now to around here. But I do want to get this government administration being worked on. Now we're going to take over Sidamo, and that's going to take a little bit of time. But for the time being, this is going to be what we're going to work on. And I think that we have additional logging camps that I accidentally canceled, right? Oh yeah, and some that I didn't cancel. We have a few logging camps that we can build here. So we're going to get those queued. They're a low priority. That's not going to be too much of a thing. We're also very close to capping out our gold reserves. We may want to consider expanding our construction sector right now. What is it? A small conspiracy, huh? Exercising your own demons. Sure. So that'll be fine. We're going to lose battles down here until we end up winning them. And that's completely okay. I'm not too concerned about that. So we're going to have this construction sector done in a few weeks here. We definitely need to be working on our construction. That is a very, very big deal. But we're making our way through getting Ethiopia unified right now. So far, nobody's really had too much to say about that. So far. And yeah, we're going to continue to lose battles here for a bit. I'm completely comfortable with this. We're attacking into mountains. We're just going to need to wear them down, right? That's all that's going to be. We do have this private construction of a livestock ranch going on. What is actually our private constructions? Just livestock ranches right now. Okay, we could go down to fig orchards. Go ahead and do that. I also want to auto-expand everything that's on here. And we should probably consider queuing up, and this is low priority, we should consider queuing up one of each type of arable land just for purposes of auto expansion right now. So something along the lines of that should do. Another thing that we could think about doing is doing consumption taxes. We've got a good amount of authority. I don't think we're going to do any of these that are like 500 or 200 authority. But if we did the 100 authority ones, that'll buy us a pretty big amount of construction budget. And I think that's worth doing at this juncture. So we'll do something along the lines of this. And that actually means that we could get ourselves an additional construction sector. And so we shall. I want to look at our government constructions here. Yeah, we're down to 8 weeks here. That's doing much better. Yes, we're going to be running a deficit here, and that's exactly what I want. We're very close to capping our gold reserves, and we definitely do want to be running a deficit for a little bit. We're not going to expand too much beyond this construction sector for the time being. We need to get this government administration done, and we may end up needing to move up one of our other government administrations, which are, of course, here. For the time being, I'm going to place those here, and we'll keep an eye on what that's going to end up looking like. What do we have for taxation capacity? That's okay for now. Cool. So that's looking good. We're going to make our way through here. We're losing this battle. That's expected. We're going to continue to lose battles until we start to win them, right? We have a numerical advantage. We're just going to break them down. Wello took over everything up here. That's definitely noted. Wood and fabric are currently expensive, and we're at plus 2.21k right now and minus 1.75k. That's more like it. We have a wood input goods shortage right now. We could look at importing some wood, but there's no one to import it from. We're definitely going to finish this logging camp as soon as we're done with the government administration. Actually, do we finish it first? 4 weeks out. I think we do. I think we do that. Okay. So we'll get that done. Noted. And then we'll do this government administration, then this livestock ranch, then this tea plantation. Then we'll evaluate if we need to get the logging camps done before or after these government administrations at that point. I really do wish we could click and drag things in this list to move them around. Sadly, we can't yet. I was hopeful. But we'll get that going. And are we starting to win these battles yet? Looks like not quite yet, but we did hit 60 on our advantage here briefly. Yeah, we're going to start winning that very soon. So that's looking good. Livestock ranches are going to be finishing fairly quickly after this government administration. Keep in mind, 766 isn't a lot of taxes, but as a percentage, 9.5% tax waste is quite a lot. So we do want to be a little bit concerned about that. We're still not quite winning these battles. We'll get there. We're up to a 73% advantage now. So we're definitely making progress on that front. We're no longer having a wood input goods shortage, but wood is still considered expensive. I think we can get away with building at least a logging camp or two here. Maybe even something like this. Yeah, probably something along those lines. Cool. So we're now starting to win here, and that means that this war is super over, right? They might win another battle here or there, but this war is done. They are not going to be victorious. It's very clear. The writing is on the wall here. So I'm going to immediately offer them this peace deal, but they're not currently willing to agree with it. They have not figured it out yet. Yeah, we're going to lose this battle. I'm not shocked about that. That's terrain mountains. But we're definitely going to win a battle over here eventually. So that's looking good. This government administration is 17 weeks out, which feels like a really long time. But I think that this is still very important that we get this done in this way. This tea plantation, oh, minus 50% construction efficiency here. We should probably be doing violent suppression up over here. Okay, let's get that going for right now. Okay, minus 0.5, minus 25. That's much better for our construction efficiency. We definitely don't want to be running poor construction efficiency at this stage of the game. That would be very, very bad. We've nearly got these guys fully occupied at this point, and they would not accept this peace deal yet. This battle's underway, and we're going to win it, and it's just over. They would still not accept the peace deal. So we're going to have to wait for their war enthusiasm to drop a bit. They're fully occupied at this point. So there's nothing that they can do. They're losing a lot of war support per week. 12.9. Okay. I like it. They've now accepted this peace deal, and there we go. So that is now ours, and the question is, do we want to do something with it? Well, obviously. But what do we want to do with it? Well, first off, I want to make sure that... Okay, this is all the same state, actually. That's not a new state there. We don't need to integrate it. We're still going to be kind of low on our bureaucracy, but look at that now. We're currently spending, or rather losing, almost 2,000 per week because of our low bureaucracy here. That's huge. Gunsmithing has been unlocked, allowing us to get arms industries. I think that we should go for steelworking next and work our way towards being able to get wrought iron tools. Not that we have a source of iron. So that's going to be potentially problematic for us. Now, we're spending a lot of money right now. No doubt about that. And we definitely want to get this government administration done. That is going to fix things somewhat. I want to attack Wello fairly soon here. Everyone else around us is cooperative or at least cautious in the case of Egypt. So I think that we can attack Wello without any major issues. The question then is, can we get any further without taking a break from expansion? Britain still has an interest in this region, right? Or did they get rid of that? Let's see here. Diplomacy, interests. They have an interest in Ethiopia. Okay. So, with that being the case, we should probably play pretty carefully here. Radicals from discrimination? No thank you. Cool. I wouldn't mind getting rid of slavery. We are looking to liberalize somewhat, but there are no laws that we can really work on, although we could go to a local police force. That wouldn't be too bad. Minus 20% state penalties from turmoil would be pretty decent. We can definitely work on that. We've got a 70% success chance. So I think that'll be fine. And we're fluctuating around quite a bit financially right now. We're still at minus 4 bureaucracy. So we are going to need this next government administration fairly soon. I think we do something kind of like this. hang on a moment. Minus 49% construction efficiency in Amhara. Okay, that's going to need some work. We'll do violent suppression down there as well. That'll help matters. Do we need to integrate anything? Actually, yes. Shu and Gondar. No, it is currently being incorporated. Right. Hi, pause menu. Cool. Okay, so that's all looking good. We're positive in our bureaucracy now, so we just needed to get that fully set up then. We can move this back down. Wonderful. We're working on logging camps because we have a wood shortage. And that definitely does need to be dealt with. Absolutely, that needs to be dealt with. So we're going to work on that. That will help our construction output for sure. And help reduce the costs of our construction. So that's 10 weeks out. And we are enacting local police force here. We've successfully progressed to the consideration phase. Beautiful. Okay, it looks like this is just going to work. So, do we want to attack Wello here? I mean, yes. Do we think we can get away with it? Oh, this is Shua. Hang on. What am I looking at here? I want to look at our infamy. There we go. We're at 0.9. I think we should. I think we should do this. Do a Unify Ethiopia CB here. We just hope that Britain or Egypt doesn't join. At this point, that's the idea here. So they're beginning conscription. I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Their strength is 16 and 6. Should be fine. The real question is, they're apparently cocky. Would be annexed if they back down. Relative military strength and level of mobilization. Probably just the level of mobilization. We haven't mobilized anything, and we should do so. We're going to mobilize a few, or actually all of our army out over to here. They'll arrive there in a day or so. Perfect. Okay. Are they still... They're still cocky. They feel very optimistic about this. They shouldn't. They really, really shouldn't. We're outpacing them on the mobilization. But okay, whatever. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. Everybody's declaring themselves neutral right now. Cool. We are at a pretty big deficit at this moment. Law progressed to adoption. Cool. So local police force is being worked on. We are quite negative here financially. No doubt about that. We could crank up our taxes. Minus 24% construction efficiency. For the time being, I think we need to work on our wood. We definitely do need more wood. Have we fully maxed out our current wood supply here? And by that I mean jobs-wise? Almost. Okay. We could go into hardwood production, but that is completely useless. We're not going to do that right now. And yeah, this is going to be maxed out on this next week tick. There we go. That is producing as much wood as it can. And we just need to continue to work through these logging camps at this point. That's very, very clear. Everybody's declaring neutrality. Nobody joined here. That is a good sign. A very good sign. So moving our police up is absolutely fine. I'm very, very pleased about that. We are in an absolute principality right now, and yes, war with them has broken out. Now, at this point, I actually want to swap over to defending this front. I want to let them attack us, which they seem very happy to do. So we are now defending this front. That bounced quite a bit there, but we're winning this battle. Cool. And there's local police force. That is excellent. That is going to reduce our state penalties from turmoil. Our funds are definitely looking a little bit grim, right? But we can always pause our construction if we really, really need to. I think that the logging camps are more than anything what we need here. So we're definitely going to continue to work on logging camps for the time being. I'm even okay with going somewhat into debt here. Somewhat. We're also minus 17 on our bureaucracy. Okay, that's definitely noted. Shuan Amhara does require some additional taxation capacity, and that's this one. Now that is minus 15% construction efficiency. For the time being, let's do that, and after this war... Oh, they stopped attacking. We're going to need to switch over to attacking then. And we are going to take losses here, but we'll see how that plays out. We do need to deal with our finances after this, right? No doubt about that. Just building that logging camp was a big boon for us. And this is 1.5k right now in unrealized taxes. So that is noted. We're going to build this logging camp. And then we're going to work on Shuan Amhara's government administration then. Now we're losing this battle right now. And we expect this. We fully expect this. Yeah. This is quite expected. Oh, they're attacking again. We actually allow them to do that. We want them to attack. Anytime they're attacking, we are very delighted about that. We're going to go into debt here shortly. We can always pause our construction, remember. Wait, we're losing this defense? That doesn't seem right. They have 9 offense to our 14 defense. We're currently exhausted. Poor visibility, surprise maneuver. That is some bad rolls there. We should not be losing that. Okay. Well, that's grim. We absolutely should not have lost that. Do we need to activate our conscripts? We'll do it. Now this we're winning. That's more like what we wanted to see. Cool. Good rolls there. I like it. Violence is currently escalating. We'll have the police back down. Okay. So we're winning this battle. That's more like what we wanted to see. The last battle was honestly just terrible rolls on our battlefield conditions. I think that's what that boils down to. Okay, are they still attacking? They are. So, oh, no. They swapped over. They're no longer attacking. So we're going to start advancing our front. There we go. And now we should be starting to take the fight to them. In theory. We have a significant numerical advantage on them. I do expect that we lose some of these battles, to be clear. To be completely clear. And that's okay. As long as we're seeing these numbers decent like this, I'm fine with this. Yeah, this is completely okay. We may be losing this battle, but it's not bad. I like it. Cool. So that's looking good. How's our construction going on that government administration? It's a little grim. Hidden communities, huh? Okay, we're actively hostile to slavery continuing, so we're definitely going to want to do that. And yeah, we're going to continue to lose this, but these numbers look good. I'm okay with this. We're taking slightly higher numbers than they are, but our numbers are so much higher that we can replace these, and they can't. So this is fine. This is completely fine. They're actually going to launch an attack here. And they're winning it? These rolls are insane. Okay, out of curiosity. Yeah, their offense is 9 to our 14 defense. That is absolutely crazy that they're winning that. Okay, we're launching an attack over here, and yeah, this is more like what we expect to see with 9 and 14. These numbers are good, but they're taking over this territory over here, which is not great at all. Again, these numbers are what we expect here. Their attacks are doing far better than I would expect, given the numbers that we have going on here. So let's see what happens here. So they got basically our entire force here. And this they're losing. Cool. So that's much better. And yeah, look at those number differentials. That's looking good. So I think we're going to be able to start turning this around on them. But yikes, we had some really awkward rolls there. No doubt about that. This is good. Solid number differentials. I like it. They are no longer attacking, so that's noted. We're about to finish up that government administration. Now, wood is still expensive, and so we're going to build this logging camp in Shua. Yes, we're at minus 15% construction efficiency here, but this needed to get done. It truly did. Now, this we're losing, which is not shocking. What are the numbers like? Good differentials. Okay. I don't mind that. That's not a problem. We're at minus 4.81 bureaucracy at this moment. Okay, sure. And this all just comes down to rolls, right? Because we have to remember that they have exactly the same tech that we do. Exactly the same. So when we start off with one of these exhausteds, yeah, we're not going to win it. But we are pulling good differentials here, so I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. We're damaging them, and we're working up our front. We can see our advantage is growing, so it's okay, but I do want to tell these guys that they need to be doing a strategic objective of taking this back. I'm done attacking over here for right now. So we're losing this battle again. Surprise maneuver into careful maneuver. Sure. But differentials are good. This is fine. This is completely okay. We're going to need to get this government administration. Actually, the government administration is fine. Our bureaucracy is looking okay. So I think that we should probably bring this logging camp up. Actually, 13.7% in Shu and Amhara. We want to go 17.4% in Gondar. And then we've got this in Shu and Amhara down here as well, and Gondar. Okay, sure. So for now, this is the best we can do, I think. Shua is going to be maxed out. So yeah, that's going to be the best we can do. Okay, we'll launch an attack over here. We lose this attack as well. Poor visibility into good visibility. Man, we're getting some really awkward rolls here. Okay. That, we were defeated. We're not surprised about that. Our front is definitely building up the advantage. There's no doubt about that. Poor visibility into good visibility. We are getting the most awkward rolls. In order to win these, we have to get good battlefield conditions, right? Because of the offense versus defense. That's just all there is to it. And mud. Okay. Awkward rolls are awkward, and there's not a lot we can do about that, other than just continue to grind away at them. And just hope that we start rolling better. Poor visibility into good visibility. Oh, that's fluctuating wildly. But it didn't end up in our favor. Charted terrain and careful maneuver. You're really late on that careful maneuver. Whoa, that just flipped all the way around. And we won it. Okay. And that took all of that territory back, plus all of this. Whoa. Okay, that I didn't expect. That was insane. I don't know what to make of that one. I do think it's very clear that after this war, we need to work on our economy, right? This battle we're winning. We must have had good rolls here. I mean, they're exhausted, so that's very, very good. Cool. We're pushing through, and I feel like the war's over now. I feel like it all pivoted on that one battle where everything just turned around on its head. I mean, this battle we lose, despite them being exhausted. But the differential is good. Look at this. They're actually losing more people than we are, even though they're winning. So I'm content with that. That's good. I think that's great. So we're going to finish up this tea plantation, sure. And I don't think we need to work on this government administration right now. I'm going to move this government administration down a ways. We definitely need to work on more logging camps. Wood is still considered expensive. What we need more than anything, of course, is for this war to end. Battlefield conditions are still continuing to be a bit awkward here. But we're in their territory now, instead of in our territory, so that's good. Our devastation over here is still creeping upward. I'm just checking these differentials. Ooh, that flip around there when we got into charted terrain. That was solid. We're going to win that one. Would they accept annexation at this point? Maybe after this battle. Yeah, now they would. Do it. Beautiful. So there we go. That is under our control. And now we definitely need to work on our economy a bit. No doubt about that. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to put a little bit of effort into our economy. And maybe attack Tigray. We'll see. We are at 3.2. We should be fine. Unless, like, Britain or Egypt decides to join in. That would be problematic, but we'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nix Marty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.